right? If you clearly understand today's class, if you put it, that's all. You don't need to know anything about MapReduce, anything about Hive, anything about Flume, Scoop, everything will vanish ever. Such a fantastic tool, and it is invented by Facebook. Facebook is the one who created Hive. Facebook also created one more thing. In Hive, remember I told you about a format called ORC, Optimized Raw Columnar, ORC, Parquet, text file, all these are, I gave you the document also, Hive formats. ORC stands for Optimized Raw Columnar. What Facebook has done is, the normal text file storage of Hive, it changed into this ORC format and made it at least 10 to 15 times faster. So the tool that we are going to discuss today, it's called Presto. It is innovated by Facebook, and today you will see what is used or what is being used in Facebook with Presto. Just go to the site prestodb.io. Okay, prestodb.io is the site, and when you press enter, prestodb.io, and please look at that. Okay, and if you read the initial page and if you make it a little bit bigger, let's say I will make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and please read that. That is more than enough. I don't need to give you any explanations again. Facebook uses Presto for interactive queries against several internal data sources, including their 300 petabyte. Nobody in the world, or no company in the world is going to have that size. So you can imagine the solid way of this particular tool. If it is querying 300 petabyte, it beats anything out there, right? Over 1,000 Facebook employees use Presto daily to run more than 30,000 queries. The analytics that are getting created, most of the R programs, the internal data engineers, they use Presto. And now you will ask, and you can read, Airbnb is using, Uber is using, LinkedIn is using, very famous companies all across the world are using Presto in their production. And the company that I am having share with, Percipient, it has built a tool on the top of Presto, and that's what UniConnect is all about. I think I mentioned to you. That's a product that I have created with the team of people in Pune, and if you want to know some of the things, you can go there, recipientcx.com, and just look at the products. Okay, there are different big data products that are available. Building from scratch is very difficult, so what we have done is we have created it from the open source and customized it. Okay, so go to Recipient, and you can see product overview, and you will see UniConnect Integrate, and then if you click on that UniConnect Integrate, you will see what is UniConnect all about. Okay, so it is built on the top of the Presto with lots and lots of code on the top of it, including security, etc., etc. Okay, and it is POC tested at various places across India. SBI is named, and then we have got Future Generali, an insurance company. There is something going on in Singapore at Mizuho Bank, which is a Japanese bank. We did a POC at RHB, at UOB, so many places. Okay. So I'm going to tell you that basic vanilla behind that UniConnect, or which is Presto. That's what we are going to learn. Okay. The moment you are going to a particular company and they are telling that they are going to bring in Hadoop, the next day you take this one also, right? Because that will eliminate every need for a new person to know about Hadoop technologies. Now, understand clearly what Presto will do, okay? If there is Oracle, this is Oracle, right? And if you want to query Oracle, no big deal. You will just use a SQL developer or any tool and you will query using JDBC and ODBC. You know it very well. Assume that there is MySQL and you want to query it. No big deal. You will have MySQL developer, right? And assume that you have Hive. You will use your MapReduce based technology and you will do it. And assume that you have Kafka. You will write your consumer program or you will attach Flume to Kafka and then you will query it. Not a very big deal. Now the question comes. Half of the data is here, half of the data is here, half of the data is here, half of the data is coming in real time. Now I want the user to write a query to do analytics by joining all the four things together. That becomes big challenge. The only way by which that is accomplished today is hundreds of people with millions and millions of dollars spending on ETL will load the data into a data warehouse from here to here overnight, from here to here overnight, here to here overnight, and you will write a consumer or Flume and that also will come to some HDFS or something, and that will take about 12 hours, sometimes SLA not met, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock also the job is not finished, sometimes the database goes down, and 200, 300 people complete big ETL team. Claudia knows it very well, ab initio data stage, that is where she worked, and then from there, you will tell them to query. That query taking lots and lots of time. Why? Because the table is more than 1 terabyte. I am not getting the response at all. The report not working. A typical problem. You put one single tool here, Presto, which can be clustered into one or more machines, and you will create a connector from Presto to MySQL, to this one, and to this one. And you will just write a SQL, nothing else, no MapReduce, no Java, no Scala, nothing, no Spark. Write a simple SQL statement and the Presto will join with the ultra fast parallelism and will give you the result without data warehouse. So the cost that I reduced by this architecture is millions, millions and millions. That's what Presto is all about. What we are going to do, we will install Presto, we will connect to MySQL and Kafka because we don't have Oracle, and we will try for Hive also. Hive, because the Cloudera version is a little bit low, I'm not sure whether it will work with that or not, let's see. And we are going to join now all the three together. And look at the technology that you need to learn. Only SQL, and that is the most common available thing in the world. Which means that instead of this user sitting here, if it is a Tableau, if it is BERT, if it is anything, just write a JDBC program and you get the data from multiple data sources. And it will not execute MapReduce on Hive. Why? Facebook knows the secret of Hive. Facebook created Hive. It knows without MapReduce how to bring the data so that it becomes ultra fast. It beats Scope, it beats Flume, everything that we learned. So that's what we are going to see. So let us start installing Presto, okay, and just see and make sure that you are doing it at least 2 or 3 times. And you just show it to anywhere you go, that's enough. That's more than enough because people do not know how to use that one. Alright, so the first thing that you need is, I'm not going to recollect whatever I learned. If you want to have any doubts, you will have to check it. I'm not going to talk about Kafka and I'm not going to talk about Java 1.8, okay? Because all these things we have done many times. So we have installed Java 1.8 in a MongoDB directory earlier because I told you that it will work with Java 1.8 only. Remember? So if you are looking inside, I think it is Passion Bytes, and if you look inside the Passion Bytes, you will see a directory called where is it? MongoDB? No. Where is your Java 1.8 directory? We have installed it somewhere, and we have to find out where it is. Is it inside the Eclipse folder? No, it is not inside the Eclipse folder. We had, I think I put it in MongoDB only, but I'm not seeing the Mongo directory here at all. CD passion buys, and then if I look here, concept on my UDF work is there, concept is on Mongo Twitter is there, CD Mongo Twitter, no.
JDK?
Yeah, JDK 1.8.
It's in MongoDB.
It is in MongoDB. So this guy has never done MongoDB. That is why it is not there completely. Right? Because his MongoDB he might have done in Windows. I told to do in the virtual machine, where I told you to run with Kafka. I told to run with BERT and then show the report. So that is not done. So the quick thing that I am going to do, otherwise everything will become a flop today. Unless I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm going to go here and then going to click this particular link and going to search. Okay, see again, listen, this is the second or third time I'm telling you how we are installing Java. So Oracle JDK download. Okay, press enter and it will tell you Java development kit, Java SC downloads. Click on Java SC downloads and click on Java 8. Don't take Java 10 or Java 12. See, it is going very fast. So just to come down, and if you are coming down, you will see Java 8. We want Java 8. So Java 11, see Java 8 U221, and you click on this particular button. It will take you to the license agreement page. And what you need to do is just go here, accept the license agreement, and make sure that you are downloading it for Linux 64 version. This file, Linux x64 tar.gz is what you should download. Don't take x86. Okay, x86 means it is the PC. This is the 64-bit machine. PC is 32-bit. So click on that one and it will start downloading, and it will ask for account sign in. You have to log in with your account. I have the account here, so I'm just joining here. You should have you should create an account which is free. Okay, and I'm going to click save file. So we are downloading the JDK directory. Okay, while the download is going on, the next important step is download Presto. So please look at this. What you need to do, prestodb.io, I told you that is the site, and in prestodb.io, go for documentation and click on deploying Presto, and you will see the server tar.gz file. Click on that. So it is downloading now the server file, as you can see. Okay, so please download that. So save file. Server, please look, you are seeing it in front.
tar.gz.
You will not see any other version if you are on this page. Alright, so that server is there, and I have downloaded the server. And back, please click on command line interface section 2.2, and you will see an executable.jar. Please download that, save file, and go back. Do you want to run it from your report? Then JDBC driver. Remember the classes. Anything that you want to connect, you will have JDBC driver, and click on that JDBC driver as well. So 3 files from Presto and JDK 1.8. What are the 3 files? Server file, the command line interface CLI executable file, and the JDBC jar file. The 3 files you are downloading, and make sure all these 4 files are now available. Okay, including the Java. So you see all the 3 are available here, and Java is already there because it's showing only the 3. And now I am going to go to the command prompt, clear, and then I am going to create a directory mkdir presto and cd presto, and I am going to move all the files from downloads. First is JDK, Okay, moved it. Next is the Presto server. And next is Presto CLI. And the last one is Presto JDBC. This for your first step is completed. Next, uninstall that particular JDK and make sure you have the JDK directory. How will you do that? tar xvcf JDK.
So if we have JDK already, we will just copy that.
No copy, you will use that.
Just use
Remember,
it.
look at the MongoDB
Oh, yeah.
video.
So JVM
Just
will
use
be
it.
done.
Okay, so it created the JDK. Now I don't need that unnecessary JDK Linux tar file. If you want, you can keep it. Otherwise, you don't need it. Okay, I'm just keeping it for the sake of archival. So remember that 4 red colored files are the ones that we downloaded, and the white colored one is the one which we just extracted and created. Okay, now I have mentioned to you many times that virtual machine comes up with JDK 1.7 and you should not change that in the base configuration. You should change it only for this terminal. How will you do that? Export java underscore home equal to, many times this has been told, home slash cloudera slash presto slash JDK 1.8.281. So I created a Java home variable. Remember, this variable will be lost when you close this terminal. Okay? Presto will not work in JDK 1.7. If you are not doing this and starting Presto, you will get an error telling that you need a minimum of JDK, I think 161. Okay, so I set the Java home. And now what I need to do? Export the path. Export path equal to dollar. That is how you will refer to a already created variable, shell scripting. Java home slash bin colon and the existing path will be available in dollar path. These are the 2 lines that you must write anytime you want to set Java. So now permanently for this terminal, not permanently, temporarily for this terminal, Java home is set. How will you check whether the Java home is set or not? Just type Java minus version and then press enter. You should not get 1.8. Please look at this. If I open another command prompt, okay, just for showing you, okay, you don't have to do it. And if I type Java minus version, do you know what will get? What will you get? You will get 1.7. That's what I told you, because it is coming up with the default 1.7 JDK. What we want is JDK 1.8. Okay, that step is over, and once that particular step is over, what you need to do is tar xvzf presto server file and download the Presto server. No download, extract the Presto server. So now the Presto server is getting extracted. All right. And if you look at ls now, another different color is created, and I'm going to change the, okay, no need to change this name. So that is the Presto server now you have. Okay, go inside the Presto server. You will notice that there is no directory called etc, etc, etc. You have to create etc and put 2 files and a directory inside the etc. 2 files and 1 directory. So mkdir etc, cd etc. Now we need some files. What are the files? What I want you to do is go back where the configuration is there and go back and read the deploying Presto one more time. And if you come down little bit, you will tell the first file name is node.properties. Just copy that, right click, copy node.properties. Okay, remember the file name, and you look, it is clearly written, it is in etc/node.properties. So vi node.properties, and I am going to copy that 3 lines that we have taken from there. Okay, and just change this number randomly. So I am going to change this as 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a UUID. If you know what is a UUID, please just Google. So you can see that you have node data directory, and what I am going to do here, /home/Cloudera /data. So that means that we have to create a directory called data, because we are referring to a data directory as the data directory. Okay, so I'm coming out, and make sure that you are going to the home directory and creating that particular file. Where should I create it? In home/Cloudera. So mkdir/home/Cloudera/data. Don't create the data directory here because you are in etc. Apply common sense. So etc.properties is over. Now what you are going to do is, if you come down, there is another file called jvm.config. That will control the memory requirements for your Presto. So right click and then copy. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to create that particular file called jvm.config, right, in the same place. So vi jvm.config, and then paste that lines that you copied. Oh, I didn't paste it.
Oh, you didn't put paste inside.
Go back and then make sure you are copying that. Right click,
Which file?
copy, and jvm.config, jvm.config, and paste.
Oh, you could just do that. Okay.
Good. So you copied it, and now you created the second file, right? What is the second file? jvm.go. What is the first file? Node.properties. In node.properties, you are writing the directory name, and you should make sure that the directory is created. Very good. So jvm.config is also over, and now there is another important property which will decide what you are doing with the Presto. So don't take the first one, don't take the second one, take the third one. Okay, if you are setting a single machine, that is what we are doing. Please don't take other two. Other two you will be using in your company where you want more nodes. See, in the diagram, you look at that pipe, and I told you that Presto will be trusted in many machines. If you want to do that in many machines, then you will use first and second. You should read it and you should find it out. Okay, I'm giving you all the details. Copy, and what is the name of this particular file? Anybody? Did you notice the name of the file? config.properties is the name of the file. So the third file is config.properties. Okay, and no spelling mistakes, and then right click and then paste that inside. Okay, and please look, it is using very simple file, and we are going to tell that we are going to run in a port at localhost. You have to change that one. So 8080 and maximum memory, node per memory, memory per node, all these are set. These are the 3 files that are needed, and I told you that we need a directory also. So create a directory called mkdir catalog, and then go inside that catalog directory, cd catalog. And what are you going to create here? You are going to create how many connectors you want. Look at the diagram. So inside the catalog, you will tell oracle.properties, mysql.properties, hive.properties, kafka.properties. That will decide these hooks to the databases. Assume that you have 2 oracles. What you will do? Oracle 1.properties, Oracle 2.properties. So you can do all these things. What I am going to do, we are going to create mysql.properties, because you know that Cloudera has got MySQL. Remember? In Hive we use it, right? And we have got Kafka. So 2 files I am going to create. What are they? MySQL.properties and Kafka.properties, as well as I will create Hive.properties as well. Okay, let us start doing it. First one, vi mysql.properties. Okay, and inside the mysql.properties, see how much time it takes for adding a hook. to an existing database. Just come down and you look at these connectors and look at that MySQL connector. 4 lines, that's it. And you created that hook. Okay? Copy that 4 lines, MySQL.connector, and then go back here, right click, paste. Copy, and then vi MySQL.properties, and then paste. Okay. Now you change it. You know very well what is it.
Localhost.
Correct. It should be localhost. Why? Because it is running there, right? Because we use it in Scoop and Hive a lot. And you know what is this?
Retail DB.
And you know what is this? I
Cloud.
typed a retail, you immediately tell the retail. That's why I didn't type. Cloudera. Okay, MySQL.properties. Escape shift is it. Next one, vi Hive.properties. What are the details, Surya?
Hive connector.
Details. What is user details?
2 lines. Only 2
It is
lines.
only 2 lines.
Only 2 lines.
And
Localhost.
copy. Paste. And change this into localhost. For those who are looking at that word called thrift, if you go very detailed inside the Hive architecture, internally Hive is connecting to all the other places through the thrift server. That is the architecture used inside of the thrift. Because Facebook is the one who created, they know it very well. And now, how will you make sure that the 9083 is running or not? 9083 we just use, right?
Telnet.
How will you check? Telnet localhost 9083 stats. It's not there. What you need to do if you want to start it? Open another command prompt and type hi server to start, or start Metastore Hive service, something is there. Okay, let me just check how to start the Metastore service. Hive, how to start Metastore service. Hive is not guaranteed. Why? Because Presto has gone far beyond the latest versions. Yeah, sudo hive -- service Metastore. Okay, so that's the command that you need to do, or if you want to start that thrift server. So I'm going to do that. If it is already started, you should be getting a message. This one. Remember, when I open the new terminal, please don't forget to go back to the other terminal for Presto, because here it is not Java 1.8. Good. Look at that. That is the one which will be starting the 9083. Okay. So the Metastore server is started. Now you come back to your old window where you set 1.8. Okay, this is 1.8. Anytime when you are getting a doubt, just type Java minus version. Make sure that you are in 1.8. Okay. All right. So we have created how many files inside the catalog? Hive and MySQL. Next property file is vi Kafka.properties. And inside the Kafka.properties, you are going to give your topic name, and I am assuming that you created all the things available ready in your machine as you all confirmed yesterday. What is that?
Real-time.
Realtime.test. So I am going to the connector here, and then go back, and then Kafka connector, and just to look at that. Right click. Copy. What is the port? Host and port. Is there an example here? think it is localhost 9092. Let's try. If it is mistake, we'll do it. Okay. Why did I copy it? I have to copy that 2 lines. Copy. And then go back to this one. And then right click. Paste. Paste. All right. All right. What are you need to do? What is your Kafka table name? So in Presto, your table is nothing but your topic name, and you know very well what is your topic name. Realtime.test, and here I'm going to write local host, and if you remember the commands, I think it is 9092, the broken host. All right. You created 3 properties. Look at the diagram what you did. Okay, MySQL, Hive, and Kafka we have created. Now, if everything is okay, you go back to the directory where the server is there and type bin/launcher run. Presto server is started. If there are no errors, you will get a message server started at the last line. If there are errors, you will be seeing exceptions. Go back to each and every file and make sure that it is corrected. Look at that. Now we need to do one thing. Remember, if that realtime.test needs to work, you need to start Kafka. So I am going to go back to the old terminal. There is Hive Metastore, there is a problem. I think it is running. Let's see. Okay. So how will you start the Kafka? Where is your Kafka? CD Kafka 211. And then clear. Tell me what is the command? bin/Kafka server start.sh and server config/server.properties. I did not create the new topic. That answers your question. All right, Kafka started. Hive server started. Presto server started. Now I need a Presto client. Open another command prompt. Set Java 1.8. Otherwise it will not work. Java_home export. Java_home equal to come on home/cloudera/presto/jdk 1.8.2 and then export path equal to don't forget, because that is how you will refer an already created variable. Just in the first line we created the variable, right? Java home/bin colon $path. Why the $path we are putting? Because the existing path you don't want to change.
Appending.
All right. Yeah. Prepending, not appending. Appending means last. Prepend. Why you are prepending? If you are appending, it will take Java 1.7 again. All right. So you set the path, and after that go to the Presto directory. Java -jar Presto CLI. What is that CLI stands for? Command line interface. As you can see now, what is happening? Show catalogs. Show me how many connectors this particular company has. System is by default available. All right, next. Oh, real fun comes. Select star. I'm writing SQL now from What is the name of the catalog for Kafka? Name of the catalog. What is the property file name? Kafka dot.
Properties.
Right? Default dot real time. No. Kafka dot. Wait. Show tables from. Show tables from Kafka dot default. Show schemas from Kafka. Oh, yeah, real time and it's inside the test. Okay. So, Control L. Select star from Kafka dot real time dot test. Okay, there is no star. Please write select underscore message from Kafka.realtime.test. There is nothing. All the data is lost. Because 24 hours is the time period. But you understand now? Now I am going to show you the magic where I am going to start the Kafka producer. Tell me the command, please.
bin/Kafka console.
You cannot remember that. Please look and tell me properly. CD Kafka 211 CD. Okay. Tell me bin slash
Kafka console.
Kafka console
Producer.sh.
console producer.sh.
Hyphen
I thought he is giving a let him.
Huh?
Broker.
Why two people need it?
hyphen broker list.
List.
Hyphen list localhost.
Localhost 9090.
Topic. Real
Localhost
9090. Topic.
Minus topic.
minus you won't tell her.
Minus topic.
Real
Real time
real
dot
time.
test.
Dot test.
Right?
Yeah.
So I should see that prompt where. Right, tell the command correctly.
From beginning.
Kafka console producer minus broker list localhost 9002. Where is it?
Console.
Localhost actually.
Process.
Colon. Yeah.
Colon. Localhost right.
And the porter.
I know. Okay. See the prompt came. And now I am going to write hello. Wonderful. Whatever be the spelling, don't worry. And now select underscore messages. What did you do? SQL. Do you know what is the cost of a person who wants to read the message from Kafka? See, eliminated everything. Whatever it is there. And now, clear. Control L. So I queried Kafka now. Same command prompt. I am now going to write show tables from. Not sure it will work, but I'm just trying. Hive dot properties. Hive is the catalog name. Default is the schema. And now Control L. Oh no Control L. Select star from. Let's say my schools. Sorry. Hive dot. You have to always give the catalog name dot schema name. No map reduce. Bypassed everything. Okay. Q. Control L. MySQL. Select. Show tables from MySQL dot. No. Retail underscore DB. That is the name of the database. Now MySQL is queried. Okay, so how many databases you queried from one command prompt?
3.
See the power. Okay, now I want to create a table in Hive by copying the table, let us say, departments from Hive. I want to create it in MySQL. This is MySQL. From MySQL, I want to move the copy to Hive. What you are doing? Fluke, Scom, all these things, right? All right. Control L. Create table. Where you want to create? Hive dot default dot, let us say sample.
Spelling.
Default.
Sorry. schema name should be correct. Default, let us say sample as select star from where? MySQL dot retail underscore db dot which table?
My schools and departments.
No, there is no my schools in MySQL. See the power, and the complete ETL is getting eliminated.
DBT.
No. This is a different level. I think
for
this is some
departments,
permission problem.
DBT.
Huh?
Should just create directly.
No, it is not having permission. Yeah, it is a permission problem. But let me show you the other way. Create table MySQL dot. Okay.
So 5.
Because there, I don't think there is a permission problem there. MySQL dot retail underscore db dot sample as, let's say, hive dot default dot, right? Because reading there is no issue, right? Hive dot default dot what is the name of the table? My schools. Remember, in your MySQL there is no my schools, right?
Create table.
See the speed.
749
Already copied. And now let us select that table from MySQL now. I moved the data from Hive to MySQL. So MySQL dot
select star.
select star from select star from MySQL dot
Retail
Retail underscore DB.
retail underscore db dot
No. Sample.
Sample.
sitting near and telling somebody. Sample. So forget about what all this telling.
Super fast.
It is not only super fast, it is doing magic. If you are properly using this, you can go up to the director level with this only single tool. I leave it to you for doing that.
So why is it that?
Because that amount of dollars that you are going to reduce, tremendous. Your reporting architecture, your digitalization, the entire data of the company you are bringing into one unified platform, which the companies were trying for the last 10-15 years.
You said
That's
that
why I told you this. Okay?
penetration is there.
Stop.
Uh,